A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Dulcich now brought in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Ready. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
That is caught by the tight end, Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Denver. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field. Start as the return is past the 40. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Well, Saints now going to try a field goal here. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. And this is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. They'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and a yard.
Last 19. Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A design run here for Allen. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
On 2nd down, Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. It's Allen. From the left side, caught by Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Broncos.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. On play action, Allen. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Allen going to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Saints 14.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Broncos 21, Saints 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guy.
And he's in! Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
First and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here comes third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll work now on second and 4. Now, faking the give. Dulcich open, downfield, it's complete. And he will score again. Greg Dulcich, touchdown Denver. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. We go.
Here's Allen to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Allen to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Got it. Ready? Checks fast. Checks fast. Ready.
They'll go with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Check. Hurt. Hurt. Set. Ready, ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Take off.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is going to have the Broncos first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have a Saints first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. The Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go!
Williams gets it from the pistol. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Second down and 3. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Another run, and again, it's Estime. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. New Orleans' third and final timeout. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Second down and 8. Once more, it's Estime. And he'll be taken down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a